Hello, this is Patrick from XPression. I'd like to show you how to use pauses in the XPression Maps HTML5 client when using multiple flight points. So in our previous video, we showed you how to create a multiple flight point animation. What I want you to notice is we also had pauses built in here. And I had these as predetermined, it didn't really matter. Right now, when we flew to Rome, I had a 3-second pause. And you can see that I'm on that Rome keyframe, and you see the pause duration here is set at 3. Let's say that I have a script and I know that when I paused at that location, I'd like it to pause for 5 seconds. I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to highlight everything here and I'm going to change it to 5.0. I'm going to backspace out the rest of the characters. Perfect. Now, when I preview this animation, what you're going to notice is it's going to pause for 5 seconds. So here you go, you can see that's going to pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it moves into Milan, and it goes to Milan, and Milan will pause for a second before we come to the end of the animation. So that's how I put the pause in. Now I want to show you one other trick. What I want you to notice when I rewind this animation, when the label for Rome appears, it doesn't appear until we go into pause mode. So that's what we've got that at pause. When we got the way that works, when you look at your labels, you're going to notice that some of them have a little airplane next to it. So here's the one I used for this, and this is my default label. The little airplane here, depending on when it was added to your XPression map system, it may be a white airplane, it may be a dark airplane. We're trying to standardize that, and you may see that all turn to white by the time you get your hands on this, but this indicates something called flight mode, and what flight mode means is that drawing tool, whether it's a label or a drawing tool, won't appear on your map animation until you've come to a pause. And when you come to a pause, it'll be there for the duration of the pause, and then it will go away. So you'll notice that Rome did that, and again, I've got another label that doesn't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Rome, and I'm going to choose this one and drag it on top, and now I've got a different Rome label here. And what I want you to notice is when I do this animation preview now, I'm going to scroll this back down, I'm going to tell it to set, and what you're going to notice when I preview this animation, you're going to see that I'm going to fly into Rome. That label's already on the map. And when I fly away from Rome in 3, 2, 1, you'll see it stays on the map. When I fly into Milan, that's another flight mode map animation tool or drawing tool, and that will stay on the map. So that's the difference between flight mode and non-flight mode, as well as how to use pauses in XPression Maps HTML5 client for XPression Maps 4.0 and higher.